leading prayers at St. Stephen's Cathedral, Kamwenge in East Rwenzori Diocese. He called on the people of God to love one another as the prices of goods continue to rise up.
The Archbishop, I want to tell you before the whole congregation that I'm very committed to the development of this diocese, especially the Mothers Union members. I'm very committed to work with them for development. Whatever these mamas here will tell me, I will do. As long as they tell me, please leave here, there is this program, I will do. I've always been with them, and actually I want to tell them before you that I'm ready to put in even more effort for Mothers Union programs.
I particularly thank the Archbishop for championing farming among all the dioceses. As a government and as Ministry of Agriculture, Animal Industry and Fisheries, in particular, we shall continue the partnership with the Church of Uganda to promote commercial farming across the country. That's a specific message which he sent me to read out. So having said that, he has given me an envelope that has 1 million Uganda shillings.
This one is good enough, but because you're expanding, it does no harm to have a bigger one. It's okay. So thank you, support it and complete it. Then you can really keep this one for our children. Because don't allow the children to be outside. They have another one, the other side. But before you complete it, it's already completed. So what are you going to be using? I hold. Synod Hall and others. Good projects. But let me also invite you to continue support your farm and other income generating projects. Because we need to have income generating projects to support our mission work. It's very, very important. And be with you forever and evermore. Amen. Amen.
Moving on, the Deputy RCC Rubaga Division, Anderson Boda, has revealed that they are in preparations to engage the Kampala Lord Mayor Elias Lukwago in the ongoing border registration and training. Well, according to Boda, Lukwago has not been properly guided on the exercise.
This campaign has been misunderstood for different objectives, as opposed to those that the government is fronting. And I want to state that the key strategic objectives of government are: one, to settle the score of the road use, the road user, passenger protection, passenger and property protection on the road. To formalize the informal transport sector into a structure that is legally binding, but also that can fetch revenues for government, for other service delivery mechanisms. That the heated up debate between the political wing of the city, that includes the Lord Mayor and his executive, are not true as alleged and as taken to court. Whatever is mentioned is an issue that can be resolved by all organs of the city, and there is no need for taking one or the other to court in order to settle for who is supposed to do that. We have requested the Lord Mayor to meet with the RCCs in order to harmonize on what seems to be going bad, yet we are all working for the same and we are shooting in the same direction. We want also to be categoric that no item and no campaign is going to stall or stop. All the engagements we have done in the past will continue as we harmonize on the misunderstandings that are in this campaign. This therefore means that the registration, the training, and the uniforming after all the two will continue as scheduled, as we also aim at weeding out those who are hiding in this sector to make sure that crime and accidents are curbed to protect Ugandans.
The traffic police have registered 328 accidents in the first week of July, claiming 89 lives, leaving hundreds hospitalized. Now, reckless driving and poor interpretation of road signage were pointed out as the main causes for the accidents. Police has also warned the public about the improper transfer of vehicles ownership without background checks, because this facilitates crime rates.
Would like to bring to your notice a report of the accidents that occurred in the month of June 2022. During that month, a total of 1,825 accidents occurred, and out of these, 321 accidents were fatal, 995 accidents were serious, and 509 were minor. The victims of those accidents of June: there were 1,512 accident victims during that period, and out of these, 366 people died and 1,146 sustained injuries. On this note, we remind all drivers that it will be only those with competent driving licenses to drive on the roads in this country. If you don't have a driving license, don't drive the car on the road. The testing of buses and lorries has already commenced at the IOV headquarters. We remind whoever wants that class to visit the same place. All vehicle owners are reminded to check the EPS status of their cars, clear all the outstanding EPS tickets since the operations are on, renew the driving licenses of your cars, and ensure that you have a valid third-party insurance on your vehicle before you put it on the road. All drivers are reminded to drive within the prescribed speed so that in case of any eventuality, you are able to control that vehicle. We have realized that people don't take it serious when it comes to the issue of transferring ownership of vehicles. Therefore, it's a reminder to all vehicle owners to ensure that the right records reflect at all times. We have realized that people don't take it serious when it comes to the issue of transferring ownership of vehicles. Therefore, it's a reminder to all vehicle owners to ensure that the right records reflect at all times.
In other news, Uganda Railways Corporation cautions motorists to observe road guidelines for safety while approaching level crossings. Now, this comes after 3 people passed on in a nasty accident in the wee hours of Sunday morning at Chinawataka railway crossing near the Uganda Revenue Authority headquarters in Nakawa, Kampala suburb. Now, Ochaki Abubakar, the Chief Operations Officer, Uganda Railway Corporation, gives insight on what a motorist ought to do when approaching level crossings.
As you approach a level crossing, please, you are advised to always stop, whether you expect a train coming or whether you don't expect it. Stop and look at both sides. If there's no train coming, then you can cross the railway line. So this is what I call upon all other road users. The railway, or for us the operators of railway, there is what we call the right of way. This right of way is given or was given considering the operation of trains. The trains are operated in a way that sometimes it is not very easy to instantly stop a train. I'll give an example. If a train, for example, is pulling about, say, 10 coaches carrying people. So if you instantly stop that train because you've seen a vehicle stuck on a level crossing, then it means the train will capsize and you kill almost everybody you have on your train.
We'll return shortly after these messages with more news updates for this very day, the 12th of July, 2022. Stay with us.
Ni M10 Kabode Super as you pay mpola for this smartphone. Make calls, update your WhatsApp status, watch YouTube, and Google anything under the sun with 2 GB worth of data every month for 7 months. Simply make a small deposit of 99k and pay the balance mpola. You can pay in daily, weekly, or even monthly installments while you enjoy your new phone. So what are you doing today? Visit any MTN shop near you and get the MTN Kabode Super easy.
A World Cup in the desert? The first one in the Middle East. The first to be held at the end of the year? That's crazy. Get ready for spectacular moves, high-flying saves, unbelievable goals. Out of this world celebration.
Would you believe it? What a moment here!
All 64 matches live. That's over 5,000 action-packed minutes of the FIFA 2022 World Cup Qatar. Now that's crazy. Catch all the action only on SuperSport, your world of champions. On Go TV. Love it.
Water gives life. Water is life. But not all water is created equal. Refresh yourself with the new quality Nirvana packaged drinking water and fuel you and your passion to go further in life.
Visit a shop near you and grab a 250 ml at 500 shillings, 500 ml at 1,000 shillings, 1.5 liters at 2,000 shillings, or the 20-liter jumbo bottle at 19,000 shillings. Nirvana is a product of Crown Beverages Limited, the makers of Pepsi products.
Enjoy more GBs for the same price on Airtel. Shareable using to Gabane. We have increased GBs across all your favorite packs. Now, 4 GB is at 10,000 shillings and 10.5 GB at 22,500 shillings, all valid for a week. For the heavy data users, enjoy 24 GB at 50,000 shillings and 50 GB at 100,000 shillings, all valid for a month. Dial *175# or use the My Airtel app to buy these and more affordable weekly and monthly data bundles on Airtel, the smartphone network.
Are you a player in the tourism sector with a struggling business following the COVID pandemic? UDB, in partnership with European Union, is providing financial assistance to businesses operating in the tourism sector. You can access subsidized loan with grants, loan with a tenor of up to 5 years, free business advisory services, and free environmental impact assessment. Visit www.udbl.co.ug/call for applications to apply. Deadline for submission is 31st October 2022 at 5 p.m. For more information, please call 0414 355 509.
Get connected today with the My Airtel 4G smartphone and enjoy free data for 1 whole year worth 86,500 Uganda shillings. That's free 2 GB for the first month and free 1 GB for the next 11 months at only 250,000 Uganda shillings with free data for 1 whole year worth 86,500 shillings, making the effective price of the 4G phone 163,500 shillings only. Airtel, the smartphone network.
We can't tolerate sexual harassment.
Sexual harassment is unacceptable in our school.
Because a good school equals a better life.
Raising voices.
I remember the lockdown, when the streets were empty and our lives disrupted, when businesses closed and our livelihoods hung in the balance. Hospitals were full. We lost loved ones, jobs, and hope. Our children couldn't study anymore. We cannot let this happen again. We should not go back. Get fully vaccinated against COVID-19 and join the millions of Ugandans who are already vaccinated.
M10 Boda Super as you pay mpola for this smartphone. Make calls, update your WhatsApp status, watch YouTube, and Google anything under the sun with 2 GB worth of data every month for 7 months. Simply make a small deposit of 99k and pay the balance mpola. You can pay in daily, weekly, or even monthly installments while you enjoy your new phone. So what are you doing today? Visit any MTN shop near you and get the M10 Boda Super easy.
Welcome back. Good to know you're still with us. If you've just joined us, it is our lunchtime news this very day. Now, in more other stories, looking at business. Health Minister, also Lira City Woman MP, Dr. Jen Ruth Acheng has warned authorities and vendors of Lira Main Market to take responsibility in ensuring utility bills are paid in time. This was during the reconnection of national water at the facility that was disconnected over 5 years due to accumulated water bills amounting to 40 million.
Constructed in 2014 at 28 billion, Lira Main Market has been operating without water supplied by National Water and Sewage Corporation. The facility was disconnected over 5 years ago by National Water and Sewage Corporation after it failed to clear shillings 40 million outstanding bill. Vendors say lack of water supply has been a threat to their health. But Health Minister, also Lira City Woman Member of Parliament, Dr. Jane Ruth Acheng and city authorities negotiated with National Water and Sewage Corporation to pay the bill in bits, which excited the vendors of Lira main market.
Today is a blessed day in Lira City. It is also a day for celebration, because for over 10 years we have not had water, running water in Lira main market because of huge bills that Lira Municipal Council was not able to pay, just similar to the huge bills of electricity that Lira Municipal Council did not pay. I want to congratulate and appreciate Lira City Council that has worked very hard to ensure that we pay the huge accumulated bills, both for electricity and for water. And today we have had opportunity to return water to Lira main market.
Meanwhile, the Lira City Mayor, Sam Atul, pledged to ensure Lira main market is the best.
By putting right all the other aspects of services that are needed in the main market, Lira main market will stand to be one of the best in this country if we work together with our vendors to appreciate the role that they play in using the market, and also to appreciate the role that council play to supervise the use of that market. It's our appeal, now that we've brought back the water, we now have electricity in the market, we're not going to go back again to a time where there's no water or there's no electricity in the main market.
The city authorities have committed to clear the outstanding bill through an initial deposit of 25 million to National Water and Sewage Corporation. Brian Tumwinebia Ruhanga, Orwa, UBC News.
Now on the international scene, the Democratic Republic of Congo on Monday officially became the 7th member of the East African Community after depositing the instruments of ratification to the bloc's headquarters in Arusha, Tanzania. Minister of Foreign Affairs Christopher Lutundulu presented the documents to East African Secretary General Peter Mathuki, who described the development as significant for DR Congo and the community. Member states approved DR Congo's request to join the bloc in April, and the country's parliament ratified the decision in June. DR Congo joins Burundi, Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, South Sudan, and Tanzania, and becomes the second francophone country in the organization. The East African community is already engaged in efforts to end violence in eastern DR Congo, with a regional force expected to be deployed there. Now, updates from the sports desk. As the Women Africa Cup of Nations takes a break in preparations for quarterfinals, we take a look at some of the crunchy ties that are anticipated to bring excitement to the football lovers around Africa and the world over. The game between Nigeria and Cameroon, scheduled to take place on Thursday, is one that has caused a lot of anxiety to many football lovers, as many people wait to see what the Lady Indomitable Lionesses' response to recent disappointments by the Super Falcons would be this time. Bayana of South Africa will look to continue their perfect start to the tournament in the first knockout round of the tournament, as they faced off against a Tunisian team that had to wait for late confirmation of their qualification to the next round following their slip against Cameroon. In the other games, hosts Morocco will take on Botswana, and later on fellow quarter final debutants Senegal will take on Zambia.
And the more missing a king. Nigeria do have the advantage. The only country to have made the semi-finals, and it is Nigeria in the finals again. Absolutely.
Towards Khatlana for the opening goal.
This is what we expect from South Africa. She passed the ball, she received the ball back, and they just...
And beats Kamede on the far side. Jafari, square ball to come. Is there a goal? The equaliser. Centrally, so too is Moodley. Moodley, ball back in behind her. Can't get the shot away here. Down she goes. Shot taken. The ball powered into the back of the net.
Thank you once again for choosing UBC to inspire you this lovely day. More news updates will be coming your way later on in the evening during the subsequent news hours of the day. Today is the 12th day of July 2022. My name is Sandra Kahunde. That's all we had time for this very lunchtime. Bulletin. Well, wish you a blessed day. Keep watching UBC this lovely Tuesday. We have wonderful programs lined up for you. Well, from the entire team, have a beautiful afternoon.